Welcome back. I'm glad you are here. And today's lesson is what my soul needs. When I read Psalm 23 verses 2 and 3, and it says, He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for His name's sake. I've been thinking a lot about that one line, He restoreth my soul, this week. And when I think about He restoreth my soul, I think about, those hot summer days. You've been outside all day, you've worked in the yard, you've worked in the garden, you've done all of the things. You're hot, you're sweaty, you're tired, you're exhausted, you're drained. And you come in, you reach for that nice cold bottle of water, and it's the best thing ever. Or some of you that have a pool, you go and just jump in the pool and you're immediately refreshed, you're cooled off, and it just feels so good. Or when you go in and you take that nice hot shower or that nice hot bath, and you get out and you're all clean and you're fresh and you're just renewed. And so when it talks about He leads me beside the still waters, it's talking about peacefulness and refreshment or rest. And He restoreth my soul. We talked about Hannah yesterday, and we talked about how she struggled, all of the things that she went through, and yet she poured her heart out to God, and she just laid it all out there. We have days or weeks that we get so wound up, or we're rushed from one place to the next. And as parents of kids that played ball or dance lessons or recitals or church activities, we were always going. It was non-stop. And I know a lot of you know that if you have kids, they're involved, and it's just ongoing, and it's just one place to the next, getting this kid here, getting that kid there. And it's just nonstop. And there's times when it's total chaos. And then finally that day comes when maybe there's a baseball rain out. Maybe things got canceled that day, and you can just stay at home. You can take a break from it, and you can just rest. You can take that time just to breathe. And you can take that time to just be recharged. We needed that rest. We needed to be restored. In John 4, we see that Jesus meets the woman of Samaria, and she had come to draw water at the well, and Jesus said to her in verse 7, "Give me to drink." Then in verses 9 through 14, it says, "Then saith the woman of Samaria unto him, How is it that thou, being a Jew, askest me of drink, which am a woman of Samaria? For the Jews have no dealings with the Samaritans. Jesus answered and said unto her, If thou knewest the gift of God, and who it is that saith to thee, Give me to drink, thou wouldst have asked of him, and he would have given thee living water. The woman saith unto him, Sir, thou hast nothing to draw with, and the well is deep. From whence then hast thou that living water? Art thou greater than our father Jacob, which gave us the well, and drank thereof himself, and his children, and his cattle? Jesus answered and said unto her, Whoever drinketh of this water shall never thirst, but whosoever drinketh of the water that I shall give him shall never thirst. But the water that I shall give him shall be in him, and a well of water springing up into everlasting life." He gives us living water. He gives us what no one else can. He restoreth my soul. Our soul is the deepest part of us. It's our spirit and our innermost being. And since God is the one that made that, and He made us, He's the only one that can restore us. Only He knows what we need to restore us. He's the only one. And, we saw in Hannah's life that she was restored. We saw in David's life all of David's struggles that he faced. He was restored. He restoreth my soul. When we experience loss, when we experience pain, when we experience grief, when we experience heartache, when we experience heartbreak, when we experience exhaustion, when we experience life, when we are weak, when we are hurt, when we are depressed, when we face adversity, when we face challenges, we, like Hannah, or we, like David, we can pour our hearts out to God. We can stand firm in our faith. We can fully depend on Him. He restoreth my soul. He restoreth my soul. I just want you to let that sink in and know that He's the only one that can help us. He's the only one that can restore us and give us exactly what we need when we need it. And He does it over and over and over again. He never goes away. He restoreth my soul. So I hope you think about that today. I hope you think about what He does for you on a daily basis. He restoreth my soul. So, thank you for being with me again today, and I pray that you have a great day and that you feel restored. So, until next time, I'll see you later. Thanks, guys.